Yo, spread the word. Top shutters are back in full effect.
Yo, let's try that again. See? Let me make sure this volume is fucking up. And yes, there we go. Better. Much better. For the second time, right? Welcome again, 187. Um, my channel wanted Why So Serious. It's kind of like just a late night thing. I can't really sleep. I have a little bit of insomnia. So I figured I'd come on here and read some of my work. Here's some of my work with y'all. I write poetry in my spare time. It helps me to, sift through my thoughts and just relax my mind, you know. This one I wrote recently. I don't really have a title for it yet. I'm still sifting through that. But it's basically about um maturity. Maturity, how maturity is working through your trauma and not necessarily using trauma as an excuse, right? So it starts by saying, in shadows cast by yesteryear's dark light, where wounds once fresh have scarred and bled, we learn to walk through pain toward light, not chained to what our past has said. For trauma's grip, though fierce and tight, can shape our hearts and bend our way. Yet true maturity takes flight when we choose growth, not pain's replay. Excuses fall like leaves of old, a never-ending autumn's tale. Yet strength is found in hearts grown bold, in choosing love where fears assail. We heal through tears, through silent cries, through facing storms instead with steadfast grace. Or in the depths where sorrows lie, we find the strength to set our pace. No longer bound by ghosts of past, we rise above, we break the chain, embracing life, each moment vast, in freedom's light. In freedom's light, we heal our pain. So let the past be but a guide, a map of where we've come and grown. For in the heart, where truth resides, maturity's true seeds are sown. Okay, this next one. Make sure my mic is good. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Just tell Fatty respect because if it wasn't for him, I'd have been just here rambling on. I'd have been just here rambling on. It would have just been a silent video. I would have looked like a mime. Might as well start doing that shit. But yeah, respect to Fatty. You see, this is the thing. Fatty look out for us, man. I ain't never gonna stop looking out for that guy. Because he look out for me. Yeah, man. Big up Fatty. Right. So this one is called Life's Test. Right? And I was thinking about a quote my dad said to me, and I later on saw it and I saw a movie, but it was pretty much life is the greatest of teachers. First come the test, then the lesson. And it's very true because a more simpler quote would be fuck around and find out, right? You gotta fuck around in order to find out. And life is a teacher. Life will give you the test, meaning put you in the scenario. And whether you fail or you succeed, it's neither here nor there. The most important thing is that you get the lesson from the test, right? So this is called Life's Test, and it reads, life stands as the greatest of teachers. Life stands as the greatest, most cruel of teachers. First comes the test, then the lesson it preaches. In moments of darkness, in trials we face, we're challenged to grow, to find our own pace. Unseen and unhidden, the trials appear, demanding our strength, provoking our fear. No answers are given, no guidance in sight. We're left to our wits to battle the night. But when but when dawn breaks through and shadows dissolve, the lessons emerge, our spirits evolve. Through hardship and struggles, our wisdom is earned. In the fires of life, our true selves are burned. Each test is a whisper, a call to our soul to rise from the ashes, to seek and to know. In the end, we discover, though bitter it seems, life's trials are the steps to fulfill our dreams. For the greatest of teachers, though harsh and austere, imparts the most wisdom through challenges dear. So embrace every test, every harsh reprimand, for each is a lesson, a guiding hand. Everything that I read, I write in my spare time. This is all my personal thoughts. Lessons of the Empty Wallet. This one in particular come from Robin Williams. I think I read some of these already, but I gotta just do it again. It's late night, fuck it. Robin Williams. Robin Williams once had a quote. I think it went a empty wallet, a broken heart, empty wallet, a broken heart, and a hungry stomach can teach you the best lessons of life, right? And sometimes I read some of these things and they find me when I'm in a certain mindset, a mind state of mind, and I can't help but just it like kind of help me just drift away from reality a little bit. I can reside in these words. So the title is Lessons of the Empty Wallet, and it reads: An empty wallet, a hungry stomach, a broken heart, life's harshest rubric. In the void of want, in the pangs of need, lies the lessons of life, wisdom's seed. When pockets are barren, dreams seem out of reach, we learn to cherish, to save, to beseech. The value of effort, the strength to endure. Through scarcity's grip, our resolve becomes pure. A hungry stomach, gnawing and deep, teaches resilience, promises we keep. In the quest for sustenance, in the search for bread, we find inner strength where hope had fled. A broken heart shattered and torn reveals life's truth, lessons forlorn in the pain of loss, lessons forlorn in the pain of loss, in the grief and the ache. We learn to love deeper, to give and to take. These trials of life, though bitter and stark, guide us to wisdom, igniting a spark. In emptiness, hunger, and heartbreak, we find the richest of lessons, the growth of the mind. So embrace the struggle, the hardship, the strife, for they are the teachers, the sculptors of life. Through the darkness and pain, a light will rise, revealing the truth in the lessons disguised. Next one is called a lone wolf. I don't know, I consider myself a lone wolf. A lone wolf is an interesting concept. But even in the wild, when you find lone wolves, um, they tend to be a lot more vicious and Just overall, yeah, just overall, just more fierce because they don't necessarily have a pack system to depend on. They're just out there by themselves, so it's kill or be killed, right? This one is titled Lone Wolf, and it reads, in the shadowed woods, where the moonlight stills, roams a lone wolf, silent and still, eyes of amber, fierce and bright, gleaming like stars in the velvet night. Once part of a pack, now he walks alone through forest deep, through forest deep and lands unknown. His howl, a mournful, haunting song, echoes through the night, lingering long. No longer bound by the pack's tight chain, he wanders freely through the snow and rain. With every step through silence and strife, he carves his path, his solitary life. His coat, cloak of silver and grey, blends with the mist at the break of day. A ghost in the twilight, swift and sleek, the spirit of freedom, wild and unique. He knows the land, every hill and stream, living his life like a waking dream. In the solitude of the forest deep, he finds the peace that others seek. Yet in his heart a flicker remains, a longing for the pack of familiar plains. But he is the lone wolf, strong and free, embracing his fate, his wild decree. For in the silence he hears the call of the ancient woods where the shadows fall. And though alone he stands with pride, the lone wolf, nature's guide. All right, it's kind of all over the place. So this one is fire in the night. Under the moonlight, soft and bright, two hearts beating, shining light. In the tropic breeze, sweet and warm, passions arise like a raging storm. The stars above, they start to dance. In each other's eyes, we lose our stance. Lips meet lips, like waves on shore. We give in, we want more. The rig, the rhythm of the island beats in our chest. Love so deep, we can't resist. Your, your touch like fire, burning slow. In your arms, won't let go. We sway, we sway to the reggae, bodies close, moving together like we supposed. Heart of the night, sweet and glow, sweat and glow. In this dance, our love will grow. Whispers soft like the ocean song, holding you tight where we belong. In the dance of love, we find our way through the night into the day. The palm trees sway, the sea it sighs, as we make love under the starry skies. Passion fierce like a lion's roar, we two lovers, hearts will soar. In Jamaica's arms we find our beat, with every kiss our souls meet. Forever bound by this island's charm, in your embrace safe and warm. This love we feel, deep and true, like the ocean, like the ocean's endless blue. In the rhythm of the night, we unite, two lovers' passion burning bright. Mm. The rhythm of the night. Notice that poem wasn't about no kind of longevity. It's just solely about living in the moment. I actually wrote that based on interaction I had with her. She's a friend of mine, but we're just friends, you know. We, yeah. You have her life, I have my life. We ain't really got no time for no. relationship business. But yeah, recently one of my friends' dad passed away, and it kind of put me in a place because my old man is still here, and I can't imagine what that guy is going through with his old man gone because it's not like he can just pick up the phone and call somebody no more. Like they're not there no more, you know what I mean? It must be hard. But I heard it somewhere once and it said the one certainty the one certainty of life is death, right? And I just sat down and I was thinking about it. I was thinking about him losing his dad and I kinda just wrote this. As you know, just to show my condolences and to kinda help. I mean him don't need it, but maybe it will give him some kind of comfort reading it. But it is titled The One Certainty, and it reads like this. In the tapestry of life, woven fine, lies a thread, certainty, silent line. Through joy and sorrow, through love and strife, one truth remains, the end of life. Beneath the sun's warm, golden rays, amidst the hustle of our days, we dance and laugh, we sing and cry, yet all must face the day we die. The one certainty of life, the one certainty in life we see is death's embrace, our destiny. No wealth or power can forestall the final call that comes to all. In youth's bright bloom, in elders' grace, the shadow awaits, it knows no race. From the first breath, the journey starts, the final beat of our hearts. Yet in the truth, there's peace to find, a reminder to live, to be kind. For knowing our time is brief and swift can be a precious yet gentle gift. So love deeply, cherish each day, let not a moment slip away. For in the end, when shadows blend, it's love and memories that transcend. The one certainty of life we see is death, our final guarantee. But within this truth, life's beauty lies in the fleeting memories beneath the skies. Embrace the dawn, the dusk, the night, for every breath is pure delight. In death's embrace we find our rest. The one certainty is life's final test. You're not guaranteed to be rich. You're not guaranteed a sexy girl. You're not guaranteed that your sexy girl will have a fat pussy. You're not guaranteed that you're gonna drive Ferrari and all these things. Right? The minute you pop out of your mother's pussy, however you came out, the one thing was guaranteed to you is that you're gonna die. No man can forestall this. Hmm. And I don't know why people fear death. It's a natural process of life. If you think about it, to embrace this thing is to feel free and without fear. Where life begins is where fear ends. Remember that. The price of honesty. See? And this is a very expensive thing. Priceless, actually. And this one is titled The Price of Honesty. And again, these are all mine. These are from up here, my thoughts. The price of honesty, right? And it reads, honesty is a treasure, rare and true. Honesty is a treasure, rare and true, a gem of light in skies of blue. An expensive gift, it shines so bright, illuminating truths in darkest night. Not all can bear its weight, not all can bear its weight, you see, for honesty comes with no guarantee. From lips that whisper lies and deceit, do not expect this gift so sweet. Deep are those who twist and turn, whose words are hollow, cold and stern. They barter truth for fleeting gain, leaving trust shattered, hearts in pain. But those who hold honesty near speak with a voice steadfast and clear. Their words are gold, their hearts are pure. In their embrace, you feel secure. For honesty costs more than wealth. For honesty costs more than wealth. It demands courage, soul, and stealth. To stand by truth, come what may, is the price not all are willing to pay. So seek not honesty from the cheap, whose promises are shallow, promises weak. Instead find those whose value, instead find those who value the light, who treasure truth day and night. For honesty is a gift, both rare and grand, held by those with a noble stand. In their eyes you'll find a trust so deep, a bond of truth forever to keep. In the end it's clear, in the end it is clear to see. Honesty's price is purity, a gift from those whose hearts are true, an expensive treasure given to you. Yeah, can't expect honesty from cheap people. Yeah. It's funny because when I read in these things, it's like having your memories on a because I can actually go back and like is like a experiencing it all over again. It bring me back to how I feel at the moment that I was writing all these things. Okay, some people just fucking lie, man. Fucking lie for no fucking reason. Like it's yes, you can say honesty is an expensive thing, but realistically, when you look at the cost, it is everybody can afford it. I don't know, and it is not that you can afford it and then you're gonna be broke afterwards. Like if you choose to employ the characteristics that surround honesty, then it's realistically very affordable. But some people just are fucking cheap and just some pieces of shit, man. That's where my mind was when I wrote that. This one is the observer. I notice everything, every little glance, every whispered word, every fleeting chance. Like a silent watcher, unseen and sly, I observe the world with a discerning eye. In the dance of life I play my part, pardon me, but beneath the surface I hold each heart. I see the truths hidden in plain sight, the hopes, the fears, the dreams taking flight. Though I may seem indifferent, aloof, my mind is sharp, my gaze is proof. I gather secrets like a cloak of night, yet I choose my silence, keep them out of sight. For in this world where shadows creep, not all truths are meant to speak. I hold them close within my soul, a silent witness of the stories untold. So underestimate me if you must, but know that in me you place your trust. So underestimate me if you must, but know that in me you place your trust. For I notice everything, every little cue, and though I act like I don't, I see truth in you. This next one is the peaceful warrior. I think Paddy said something today, but it's a popular quote. It's a well-known quote. It goes, "I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war." Yeah, but this one is called the peaceful warrior, right? And it reads, "They see my smile, my gentle grace, and assume I lack the will to face the storm that rage. Hmm. They see my smile, my gentle grace, and assume I lack the will to face the storms that rage, the battles fierce. But beneath my calm, strength does pierce. For though I come in peace, it's true, I'm prepared for war if it ensues. My heart is gentle, my spirit kind, but in my soul a warrior's find. I've trained in silence and honed my skill, ready to face whatever ill may. I've trained in silence, honed my skill, ready to face whatever ill may come my way, with courage bold, to protect the peace my truth uphold. So do not mistake my peaceful ear for weakness, doubt, or lack of care. For beneath the surface I am prepared to fight for justice, honor shared. In times of conflict I'll stand tall, my back against unseen wall, with love as my shield and truth as my sword. I'll face the battle undeterred. For though I come in peace, it's true, I'm ready for war if it ensues. So never doubt the strength I hold, a peaceful warrior, brave and bold." This one is the value of each drop. And I think what I was thinking about at this time was you never miss the water till the well run dry. Or something. Jamaican elder people say a lot, right? Wagwan Cyrax, big up yourself. I can't sleep, so I'm just here. It's probably like 6:30 where you are right now, but I can't sleep. I'm just here reading this stuff again. The value of each drop, right? Once you carry your own water, you see the worth of each drop, how precious it be. In the heat of the sun, in the desert's embrace, you learn the value of water, its life-giving grace. In each step you take, with every mile, the weight of the burden, the journey's trial, you feel the thirst, the parched throat's plea, and understand water's true necessity. No longer taken for granted, each drop you save, a treasure to cherish, a gift to crave. In the cup of your hand, its coolness flows, quenching your thirst and soothing your woes. You learn to conserve, to use with care, every drop cherished, every drop rare. For in the desert's expanse, in the barren land, water becomes more than just grains of sand. In life itself, a precious resource, a source of strength, a guiding force. Once you carry your own water, you know the value of every drop, how it makes you grow. So cherish each sip, each trickle, each flow, for in water's embrace, life's blessings grow. And remember the lesson, learn drop by drop, the value of every drop, never to stop. We must all be appreciative of what we have in life. And don't wait until it goes away for us to appreciate it. Appreciate it while we have it. Give thanks for it. Island Father's Love. This one reads, in the land of sun and sea, where palm trees sway, a father's love for his son finds its way. With a heart as warm as the Jamaican sun, he guides his child, his beloved one. Through the rhythm of reggae, they dance and play in the golden sands where laughter holds sway. With every step, his love shines bright, a beacon of strength, a guiding light. In the tales he tells of the island's lore, he passes down wisdom forevermore. With words like waves, gentle and strong, he teaches his son where he belongs. In the depths of his soul, love runs deep, a bond unbreakable, secrets to keep. Through the trials of life, they stand as one, father and son, under the Jamaican sun. With each passing day, his love unfurls, a treasure to cherish, precious pearls. For in his son's eyes, he sees his own, a legacy of love forever known. So let the music play, let the waves roll, for a Jamaican father's love fills the soul. In every smile, every embrace, his love shines, sacred grace. I love my boy. Like I remember the first time I hear that kid cry. Like it does something to you, man. Like deep down inside, and you can't explain it, but it feel like something bubbling up inside of you. When you hear him cry for the first time, you're like, shit, my dad now. And you hold him and you're like, fuck, I made you. I don't know, man. It's a hell of a feeling. But I love my boy with all my heart. And it's called The Lonely Hustle. And it reads like this. Hustle like you have no friends. Yeah. Hustle like you have no friends, they say. Riding like nobody has your back. Grind like nobody has your back every day. In the depths of the night, in the break of dawn, press on, press forward until the struggles are gone. We're in the pursuit of dreams, in the chase of goals. Solitary path often takes its toll. With no one to lean on, no one to rely, you push through the darkness, reaching for the sky. Every step is a battle, every move a fight, as you hustle alone in the dead of night. No friendly faces, no comforting words, just the echoes of your own determined chords. You grind like nobody has your back, it's true. Each task, each challenge belongs to you. With sweat on your brow and fire in your soul, you give it your all to reach your goal. For in the silence of the night, for in the silence of the grind, in the solitude you find strength you never knew, courage to unwind. With every hurdle conquered, every setback faced, you emerge stronger with grace embraced. So hustle on, so hustle on, lone warrior, with all your might. Grind on relentless into the night. For in the depths of your struggle, the trials you face, you carve your path, leaving a lasting trace. Mm. Next one is called Guardians Unseen, and fuck, I have so many, man. Like I could just go down this damn list. Let me show you guys so you don't think I'm bullshitting. It's right there. You see, it's the little side thing right here. Yeah, it's a lot, a fucking lot. And that's just one thing. I like to write them on paper. Oh no, damn. That's not the reaction I expected, but thank you. Hopefully it makes you cry in a good way, Cyrax. Yeah, and I appreciate you coming through and showing support. I really do. As I said, this is just some insomniac poetry going on. Did I just read this one? Lonely Hustle, yeah. Alright, cool. This one is called Guardians Unseen. As I read it, it will probably come back to me why I wrote this one, where my mind space was. So it says, surround yourself with warriors bold, whose loyalty is a treasure to behold. In rooms you aren't in, they stand the guard. In rooms, in rooms you aren't in, they stand the guard, protecting your honor, standing hard. Their voices may not reach your ear, but in your absence they are near. With courage and conviction they defend your name, your honor until the end. A lot of people don't know this shit. They fight, they fight for you when you're not there, with words of wisdom, strength to bear. Their loyalty runs deep and true, invisible shields surrounding you. For in the battlefield of life unseen, their presence is felt like a guiding beam. With every whisper, every stance, they uphold your honor, take a chance. So seek out those who fight for you in rooms you aren't in, where skies are blue. For in their loyalty, in their might, you find a sanctuary, a beacon bright. Yeah, this is about backbiters, not aligning yourself with people like that, finding people who are truly loyal, people who defend you when you are not there. Those are the type of people I want in my life. I don't like wishy-washy people, right? And usually, how you can tell these types of people is listen to how they talk, see, and listen to how they talk around other people. You see, I did it once where I remember I was walking to work, and I'm gonna read a couple more, but I was walking to work one day, and this guy that worked for me, we would walk to work every morning, right? Because it's Jamaica, whatever. And one morning we're walking, and his best friend that he knew before me since they were like kids, little kids. Mind you, we're like 25. They were growing up from their fucking before they were 10. And this guy's walking and chatting this person to me and telling me how this person is all his shortcomings and things, and it just felt disgusting in my soul. And I had to stop. We were in the middle of it on the sidewalk and like halfway in our journey, and I had to stop him and say, "Yo, bro, just don't talk to people like that around me, especially people that you're cool with. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're around this guy, you kiss him ass and you're bridging, you're he's your brother and whatever. But you know what I mean? Like, no, dog. But you see, after that day, I noticed that it changed. Like he stopped doing it, but there was a certain type of vibes that it wasn't genuine. Like, you feel some kind of way toward me because I said, but I didn't pay that no mind. But from that day on, I started to pay attention to people, start to pay attention to how people present themselves and not necessarily try to mold them into what I want them to be around me. I want to see who you genuinely are, and then I can move from there. You know what I mean? I'm not into the bullshit. All right. This one, no, this one touch a nerve. This is echoes of a lost friend. So my best friend from childhood, I had come to Canada and he was going through some shit. He's not necessarily, I don't even want to say that he was going through some shit. And I kind of blame myself because I wasn't there to help him through that time. Because there was another similar time where I was able to help him through it, and he was able to grow from it, start a business, and do all kinds of things. But then he found himself here again, and I kind of blame myself. Everybody have them life to live, but I kind of blame myself because I feel like I wasn't there to help my friend again through his shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I sit down, I feel bad about it. But just have to keep on moving. And I know my friend. He's not somebody that he's a fun loving person. Like anytime we're around, we're chilling, yo, we going places, we gonna meet some bitches, we gonna have some fun. You know what I'm saying? But yo, life is a journey, man. You never know where it takes you. You never know when it's gonna end. So this one is called Echoes of a Lost Friend, and it reads: In the quiet of the night, I hear your voice, a whisper from the past, fleeting choice, memories of childhood, laughter and play, now tinged with sorrow since you went away. We built castles in the sun, dreams in the sky, inseparable, you and I. But darkness crept in, shadows grew, and I wasn't there to see you through. I wonder if you call my name in those moments filled with pain. Did you search for me in the dark, a friend, a share, a spark? Regret is a heavy, regret is a heavy, silent weight. Wishing I had known your fate, could I have eased your troubled mind if I had only been more kind? In every smile, in every tear, I see your face, I feel you near. Yet guilt lingers, a haunting refrain. Why wasn't I there to ease your pain? I miss you, my friend, more than words can say. In my heart, you'll always stay. But the burden of blame is hard to bear. Wishing I would have shown I cared. Your memory is a beacon, a guiding light in the darkest hours of the night. Though you're gone, your spirit remains a whisper in the winds, a voice in the rain. I'll honor you with every breath, remembering the love, not just the death. And though I couldn't change the end, I carry you with me, my childhood friend. John, oh, yo, Brethren passed away in 2015. Almost 10 years now. Sorry, give me a second. Ah, fuck. My bad. That was always a rough run to read. But yeah, man. I miss my brethren. Not a day go by. I know he used to like riding bikes, motorcycles, crotch rockets. Remember when I came here and I got a stable job and thing. No, it wasn't 2015. It was 2017 that he dropped out. I bought a motorcycle from somebody. It was an R1 for like $1,500. It was a second gear that wasn't working. It was a simple fix. I remember I bought the bike, yo, and I was trying to call him on his fucking phone, and he wouldn't. Like the phone was just kept going to voicemail, and I called another mutual friend of ours, and I said, "Yo, where the fuck is he? I have a surprise for him. I gotta talk to him." And the man saying, "Shit, nobody never tell you." It is what it is, man. This next one is called Cycle of Strength, and it reads: hard times forge men of steel. Through trials faced, they learn to feel. In the crucible of pain, they stand. In the crucible of pain, they stand. Strong men rise with steady hand from their strength. Good times unfold. A world of peace, a story told. With courage and resolve, they build a land of plenty dreams fulfilled. Build a land of plenty dreams fulfilled. Let me start that over again. Let me just give me a second. Yeah. All right. Cycle of strength. My apologies. Hard times forge men of steel. Through trials faced, they learn to feel. In the crucible of pain, they stand. Strong men rise with steady hand. From their strength, good times unfold. A world of peace, a story told. With courage and resolve, they build a land of plenty, dreams fulfilled. Yet in the ease of days so bright comes a loss of strength, a fading light. Good times breed comfort, a gentle sway. Weak men emerge, in the softness they stay. Without the fire, the test of strife, they lose the edge, the sharpened life. Weak men falter as shadows creep, bringing hard times vast and deep. The cycle turns as it must, from strength to ease and back, from strength to ease and back to dust. For in the forge of hardship's reign, new strong men will rise again. They'll face the storm, endure the night. With iron will, they'll find the light. Hard times forge men of steel, and the cycle begins anew, a fate to steal. Mm, mm. Burden of truth, the burden of knowledge. Let's go with truth. Truth is always a good thing. So the burden of truth. No one is more hated, it's sadly true, than the one who dares to speak what's due. In a world of shadows where lies take root, the truth teller stands a lonely pursuit, with courage burning in their chest, they unveil the lies, put to rest. Yet in their honesty, a heavy price. For truth is sharp, it cuts like ice. Eyes turn cold, whispers grow, as the seeds of disdain begin to sow. For comfort lies in the sweet deceit, while while truth disrupts with no retreat. The bearer of truth, a beacon bright, stands alone in the darkest night. Misunderstood their word, misunderstood, their words ignite a fire of scorn, a silent fight. But in their heart they hold the key to a world unchained where minds are free. For though they're hated, cast aside, in truth's embrace they find their pride. No one is more hated, it's clear to see, than the one who speaks with honesty. Yet in their path, though rough and steep, they'll sow the seeds for a world to keep. So let them hate and let them scorn, for the truth teller's heart is never torn. In the end their word, in the end their words will stand, the cornerstone of a liberated land. That is the burden of truth. This one is the burden of knowledge. What a wonderful burden to have, to be burdened with knowledge. So this one is titled The Burden of Knowledge, and it reads, Ignorance rules the world, it's said, while intelligence carries the burden led. In halls of power, the blind may reign, leaving the wise to bear the pain, with eyes closed tight to the truth's clear light. Ignorance, the ignorant dance in the dead of night. Their laughter echoes, their voices loud, building castles on a fleeting cloud. Yet in the shadows, quiet and deep, the intelligent toil, secrets they keep. They see the flaws, the cracks in the wall, bearing the weight, shouldering it all. Their minds are sharp, their vision clear, yet their wisdom comes with a cost so dear. For knowledge is heavy, a silent load, on a weary path, a lonesome road. They watch as they watch as fellow leads the way, guiding the world to a disarray. But still I strive, and still they fight, for in their hearts they hold the light. Though ignorance may rule the land, with careless touch and heavy hand, intelligence stands a steadfast friend, hoping for a brighter end. For wisdom whispers in the night, a call to arms, a guiding light. Though they bear the burden, they also see a future shaped by clarity. So let ignorance reign, but know this truth. Intelligence, though burdened, holds the proof. In the end, their light will break the mold, a world reborn, wise and bold. This one I wrote also again. Something my dad said to me is Wagwan Fatty, hey Fatty, thanks again, man. Thanks for coming through and telling me and giving me a heads up about my audio. I respect you, bro. Enough respect. Big up to Team Fatty. Big up to Cyrax. Yeah, bro, I can't sleep, man. I'm just here reading some poetry. This is some stuff that I write in my spare time. I get troubled with thoughts a lot. And I recommend this to anybody. Like, not even poetry. Like me, I'm not necessarily a perfectionist, but like I like to I'm very self-conscious about a lot of the things that I do. So I try to do it as best as I can. I don't really have any opinion on these things. It's like a cassette of emotions, right? If you have if you could put your emotions on a CD, because as I read these things, it kind of brings me back to the mindset and the state that I was in. I even have some stuff that I used to write when like when I just started. And my art teacher, Miss Lindo, she got me to start writing poetry. I was a very angry individual as a teenager, right? And then this was just one of the outlets that I chose to use. I used to write all the time. Some things didn't make sense as much as this. I mean, I'm just picking out some of the best ones, but even some of the ones that don't rhyme, right? Not because it rhyme and it have a good story. Some of them don't rhyme none at all, and the story is absolutely wonderful. But this is just me compartmentalizing my thoughts, and it helps me to kind of get it out. Because sometimes I don't feel like I can talk to people. I don't know why, but like I feel comfortable keeping things to myself. And this is one way where I feel like I can kind of get it out in a healthy way so I don't fucking just explode. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna read one more. It's called Thinking Minds, Rediscovering Me, A Balance of Self, Lives Unlived. Yeah, let's read three more. So, Thinking Minds, right? They call us dreamers, but they don't see the restless nights, the mind set free. While others sleep, we lie awake in the quiet hours our visions take. For in the stillness, dreams take flight, ideas spark in the depth of night. They call us dreamers, but we're the ones who chase the moon, who greet the sun. Our thoughts are rivers flowing fast, exploring futures, weaving past. We seek the answers, find the why in every star, in every sky. While the world is wrapped in slumber's keep, our thinking minds refuse to sleep. We craft the new, challenging the old, with hearts of fire, with spirits bold. Our dreams are not just seen by day, but dreams are not just seen by day. They're born in nights when minds won't lay. They call us dreamers, but they don't know. It's in the dark our ideas grow. So let them sleep and let us dream, for we are more than we may seem. With every thought we break the mold, thinking minds, brave and bold. And it's called Rediscovering Me. I don't remember this one, but let's see. Rediscovering Me, and it reads, the only person I ever lost, it's true, was myself, the one I needed to renew. In the maze of life, I went astray, lost in shadows, far away. I chased the dreams, the fleeting light, forgetting my own inner might. In the noise of the world, I couldn't hear the voice within so strong and clear. The only person I ever lost, I see, was the essence, heart of me. In seeking others, I lost my way. Forget the truths I used to say. But in the quiet, in the still, I felt a longing, a steadfast will to find the path, to turn around, to seek the self I hadn't found. The journey back was hard and long, with every step a different song. I faced the fears, the doubts, the pain, and slowly but surely broke the chain. The only person I ever lost, I find, was the soul, the heart, the mind. I rediscovered me. I gained anew a strength, a peace, even a view. Now I stand whole and free, embracing the true essence of me. For the only person I ever needed back was myself on the right track. Yeah. I appreciate everybody watching. All of my two people. Big up on yourself. Again, I want to big up Fatty. Enough respect to my brethren. I want to say big up Cyrax. You always here supporting me. Bless up to you, baby girl. I appreciate you. I'm gonna keep going. Rediscovering me. This I don't want. This next one is called A Balance of Self. Humble enough to know my place. I understand I can be replaced. Humble enough to know my place. I understand I can be replaced. In the grand design, the endless sea, no one is indispensable, not even me. Yet in this truth, I find my grace. A wisdom shines within the space. For though I know I am not alone, there's nobody quite like me. I've grown. Unique in spirit, thought, and mind. A one of a kind, a rare find. I tread this earth with gentle might, humble in heart, yet burning bright. I see the world in shades and hues, with a perspective that only I use. My journey's path, my story's thread, woven with dreams, with words unsaid. Humble enough to step aside, let others lead, let others guide, but wise enough to see my worth, the special spark I bring to earth. In every flaw, in every grace, a singular soul in the vast space. So I balance both, with head held high, knowing I'm unique, yet knowing why. Humble enough to understand life's fleeting nature, shifting sand, wise enough to cherish me, a unique light, a singularity. Next one is called Lives Unlived. Dan Archery. Bless up, bro. Yeah, man. Salute to you too, man. Thanks for everybody that chiming in. I hope you guys like it. This is just some stuff from my thoughts. As I said, just things that as I feel something instead of, instead of being quick to talk to somebody about it, I rather write it down. And if I feel good enough about it that I don't have to talk to nobody and I can continue to just sift through it, then I do that. But oftentimes I do seek people that I can talk to. Lately, I've been just doing this though, and it's been working for me. I'm not lying. This is my therapy, right? This one's called Lives Unlived. Many men die at 30, it's said, yet aren't buried till they're 80 instead. I remember where I wrote this. I read this quote in a book somewhere. Men die at 30. Some men die at 30, but they don't bury us till we're 80, right? And then a whole bunch of other thoughts, and then I just said, fuck it, let's do it. So this is Lives Unlived. That's the title. Many men die at 30, it's said, yet aren't buried till they're 80 instead. Their spirits crushed, their dreams deferred, in the grind of life, their fire blurred. They walk the earth, But are they alive or merely existing, unable to thrive? Their hearts grow weary, their souls grown old, in the shadows of dreams left untold. They chase illusions, they play their part, but deep inside there's an empty heart, trapped in routines, in chains of doubt, their true selves lost, their voices shout. They live in shadows, in muted hues, they once their once bright dreams now pay the dues. But buried beneath the weight of time lies the embers of dreams still in their prime. Awake, O sleeper, arise, O soul, shake off the shackles, reclaim control. For life is short, but it is never too late to rewrite the story, to change your fate. Don't wait until you're buried to truly live. Embrace the gifts that life can give. Let passion guide, let passion guide you. Let dreams take flight. Live every moment with all your might. For many men die at 30, it's true. But don't be buried till you're 80. But don't be buried till you're 82. Underneath your dreams, let them unearth your dreams. Let them soar and live a life worth dying for. This next one is called Darkness. And it reads, in the depths of darkness, shadows reign, a symphony of pain, a silent refrain. Anger boils, a fire within, consuming the soul, where to begin? Loneliness echoes in the empty halls, silent cry as the darkness falls. No one to hear, no one to see, the depths of despair, the agony. Internal suffering is a silent storm, rages within, in silence, forlorn. A battle unseen, but felt so deep, where shadows dance and secrets keep. In the heart's chamber, a tempest brews, a hurricane of emotions, a soul's ruse. The weight of the world, too much to bear, in the depths of despair, no one's there. Yet amidst the pain, a glimmer of light, a flicker of hope in the darkest night. For from the depths, strength can arise, a phoenix from the ashes, soaring through the skies. In the crucible of suffering, growth is found. In the depths of despair, there is new ground. For pain, anger, loneliness, and strife are the catalysts for a transformed life. So embrace the darkness, face the pain, for in the depths a seed is lain. From the ashes of suffering, new life springs, and in the heart's depths a new song sings. I think that's the last one I'm gonna read. I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll come back on. I think I'll do this. I'll start like an insomniac poetry reading thing. I don't know. It wasn't that long. It was just an hour and 10 minutes. I can keep going. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm not feeling hungry. I'm gonna get something to eat. But thanks everybody for passing through. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And please like, share, subscribe. Again, I'm your boy 187. This is why it's so serious. This is just a improv thing, improv poetry reading. So yeah, again, let me know what you think. Big up again to my brethren, Team Fatty. Dean, Dan Archery. Bless up, thanks for coming through. Respect. Oh, let me read what you're saying. A great way to start the morning, fam. Yeah, respect, bro. I appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate that, man. You're a man with many scars, 187. May I ask, are you the healed or still wounded? I understand sometimes we are at a place we may not like. We wish for the clocks to rewind, but I think no matter what, hmm, we'll still end up at this very site. Consider us lucky because in a world full of dull ass knives, we are the sharpest and can cut through any fight. I feel that. With every scar carry honor. So keep wielding and like Bruce Lee. Be like water, shapeless and formless. I hear me, you know it, baby girl. That is true. But as the first question, I'm a man with many scars. And if my scars were physical, I don't think my appearance would be, as pleasant. But if I'm healed or still wounded, I don't know. I don't know, man. Because you see, just like when I was reading that one about my friend, my best friend that dropped out, he actually committed suicide, right? Um, them things bring back memories, man. As I said, this is just a way for me to compartmentalize my thoughts. Difficult things that I'm struggling with are just things that just rambling around in my head like noise, right? This is my outlet. When you say like wounded, like do these feelings that I hold inside like ever burst out and just I just turn into a fucking wild man? No, I don't do that, right? I don't like confrontation. I walk away from it, especially with with men. Then women, I can just walk away, just ignore it, right? And because I don't like to say things that I can't take back. Because usually once it leaves your mouth, you can't put it back in. I don't necessarily like confrontation. I keep to myself a lot. Confrontation with men especially. I don't like that shit, right? Life has taken me through many walks, many roads, many alleys, many places. I've learned quite a bit of things. And some people just feel like they're the baddest and the biggest, and nobody can touch their level of violence until some shit go down. And I experienced some things personally where confrontation is not worth it, man. I never want to be in a place like that again. Not to say that I'm not ready for it, but it's not something that yeah. But all these feelings though, you just internalize them. Don't really push them out to nobody. What I meant, do they still bother you? You know how scars are itchy. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily say bother me, right? Because sitting down and writing about it, and a lot of my writings don't necessarily come out as clear as this, right? There'll be a whole bunch of like you'll have one page of brainstorming or a paragraph of brainstorming. There's a bunch of shit scribbled out. It's over there. I'll get that. Maybe I'll do that another time. I'll show you the actual books, but I have like a bunch of books in a box over there that I always seem to walk around with. They follow me all the way from Jamaica. But I guess they're kind of like scabs. They're not necessarily itchy to the point where like it's gonna influence how I behave or anything like that. It's just like an internal feeling. Because one thing I tell myself in life is that nobody really gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about what you're going through. People are just there to offer support and help, right? But he who feels it knows it. And sometimes I find it a chore to take my internal thoughts and go and express it to somebody else, right? And in the past, hasn't necessarily worked out too well. People don't necessarily respect what you're going through. They will listen, and but then so I'll tell you about it. I was going through some shit, and I talked to somebody who I thought I could have trusted. Then and then I heard somebody run a joke with me, right? About some of the same shit I was telling this person, and then come to find out that this person is just like laughing with everybody about my personal issues. Never again. I always kept shit to myself. No, no, no. Me, your poems are clear as day. Please don't take what I said as bad thing. I'm not taking it as a bad thing. It's a good thing in my book. And I appreciate that, Cyrax. I'm not looking at it as a bad thing, per se. I was trying to explain it as best as I can. Sometimes I have troubles expressing, and this is another reason why I write. Sometimes I have troubles expressing my thoughts. I find it's a lot more soothing when I have a piece of paper and a pen, and I can just scribble shit out. Right, but Stan Audrey, I like what you said. Like this is a good way to start the morning. Maybe I'll do this on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. I'll go early in the morning. I'll make sure I have lots of stuff to read. I'm happy that you guys enjoyed some of my work. I appreciate that again. 187. I'm gonna do this again. This was nice. And I feel good. I feel somewhat refreshed mentally. Thank you guys. You have a good day. Please remember to like and share and even subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend so we can all be friends and we can chill on the ends. Until next time, bye.